The content of your character is your choice. Day by day, what you choose, what you think, and what you do is who you become. Character is destiny. To live a good life, we have the potential for it, if we can learn to be indifferent to what makes no difference. Here is a rule to remember. When anything tempts you to be bitter, do not say, "This is a misfortune." Instead say, "To bear this worthily is good fortune." Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason that arm you against the present. The object of life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. Perfection of character is this: to live each day as if it were your last, without frenzy, without apathy, without pretense. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. Life is very short and anxious for those who forget the past, neglect the present, and fear the future. We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. If you truly want to escape the things that harass you, what you need is not to be in a different place, but to be a different person. It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare, but because we do not dare that they are difficult. The greatest obstacle to living is expectancy, which hangs upon tomorrow and loses today. You are arranging what lies in fortune's control and abandoning what lies in yours. What are you looking at? To what goal are you straining? The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately. It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Progress is not achieved by luck or accident, but by working on yourself daily. Give yourself fully to your endeavors. Decide to construct your character through excellent actions and be determined to pay the price of a worthy goal. The trials you encounter will introduce you to your strengths. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests. If virtue promises happiness, prosperity, and peace, then progress in virtue is progress in each of these. For to whatever point the perfection of anything brings us, progress is always an approach toward it. You cannot choose the era, nationality, family, and body into which you are born, but to act well in your given role, this is your sphere of power. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things beyond our power. Do not wish that all things will go well with you, but that you will go well with all things. Each time an obstacle arises, remind yourself of this truth. While it may hinder some part of you, it cannot constrain your true self. No one is free who has not obtained the empire of himself. No man is free who cannot command himself. Most men and women by birth or nature lack the means to advance in wealth or power, but all have the ability to advance in knowledge. He has the most who is content with the least. By desiring little, a poor man makes himself rich. The goal of life is living in agreement with nature. The reason we have 2 ears and only 1 mouth is so that we may listen more and talk less. Be moderate in order to taste the joys of life in abundance. You do not develop courage by being happy in your relationships every day. You develop it by surviving difficult times and challenging adversity. When you feel pain, see that it does not disgrace you or degrade your intelligence. Do not let it prevent you from acting rationally or unselfishly. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. People look for retreats for themselves, in the country, by the coast, or in the hills. But nowhere can a person find a more peaceful retreat than in his own mind. So constantly give yourself this retreat and renew yourself. Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up if you only dig deep enough. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Do not indulge in dreams of having what you do not have, but reckon up the chief blessings you do possess. And then thankfully, remember how you would crave them if they were not yours. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good. Withdraw into yourself as far as you can. Associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve. The process is mutual, for men learn while they teach. Wisdom allows nothing to be good that will not be so forever. No man is happy unless his happiness depends on himself. No man is great or powerful unless he is master of himself. Luck is a matter of preparation meeting opportunity. Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. What is harder than rock? What is softer than water? Yet hard rocks are hollowed out by soft water. Do not explain your philosophy, embody it. To accuse others for one's own misfortunes is a sign of want of education. To accuse oneself shows that one's education has begun. To accuse neither oneself nor others shows that one's education is complete. If you meet temptation, use self-control. If you meet pain, use fortitude. If you meet revulsion, use patience. When you feel burning desire for something that appears pleasurable, take a step back. Wait until the enchantment fades and you can see things as they are. If you wish to be free, do not desire anything that depends on another, lest you make them your master. The secret of happiness is not found in seeking more, but in developing the capacity to enjoy less. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. Strong minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Weak minds discuss people. True wisdom comes when we realize how little we understand about life, ourselves, and the world around us.